What's going on, YouTube? I'm back again with another special video for y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, now these are 3 must-haves if you're going to maximize the funding for your LLC. All right, 3 must-haves. Okay, without further ado, let's get right into this off, y'all. Y'all know I get right into it, no fluff, none of that. All right, so first thing is you need a properly structured credit profile. You've been on my page, you know this already, right? You need a properly structured credit profile. So you got negative items on your credit, you have to remove the negative items. There are no ifs, ands, or buts around this. There's no secret hack around this. You're not going to get EIN only funding. Like, it's not, you have to go through this step. Okay, so by you trying to avoid this step, you really just pushing yourself further behind because this has to be done. All right, I got plenty of videos on my channel showing you how to actually repair your credit. Also, too, as well, I dropped a masterclass on the YouTube channel showing you how to restore your whole credit profile. Make sure you watch that masterclass. All right. But what you want to do is that you have to restore your credit profile. All right, you got to remove the negative items, okay? And then when I say restore, it means you have to build your credit too as well, okay? You should be building your credit profile. That means you want to make sure that you have minimum 10 plus positive accounts on your credit profile. All right, 10 plus. If you have anything less than 10, you have a thin profile and the bank's not going to trust you as much. So get to 10 plus positive accounts on your credit profile, and now you win the game, right? You start repairing your credit, you building your credit out. That's essentially what you need to actually restore your credit profile. All right. Remember, repair plus rebuild equals restore. You need a solid structured credit profile. You want to get a 10 plus accounts because you got to think about it like this, right? How you get approved for credit or anything is based on comparables. All right. So once the bank pull your credit, they're looking at your history to see how you dealt with other banks, right? So if you don't have a lot of history on there, meaning you have less than 10 accounts, you don't look as trustworthy on paper, and there's not enough data for the bank to trust you. Therefore, you're going to get denied by some of these banks, right? So yeah, you want to make sure that you have comparables on your credit profile. It's very, very, very important. 10 plus accounts, then you win the game. All right, that's the first thing. You need to restore your credit profile. The second thing is you want to make sure that your LLC is structured properly. All right, and excuse me. The third thing is the most important. All right, third thing is the most important. I'm gonna get to that in a second, right? But the second thing, you want to make sure that you structure your LLC properly. You do not want to be using your home address. Wait. What's up, y'all? Really quickly, I know you watching this video, you're tired of getting denied, right? You go to the bank every single time, they just telling you denied, right? And you're looking to get an approval, finally. Well, I'm here to tell you that me, Elijah Porter, I can help you finally get a yes from the bank, right? No more denials. None of that. Let's get you in an auto loan. Let's get you in that mortgage that you want. Let's get you in that personal loan, that credit card that you've always been wanting to have. I can help you do this step by step by helping you repair your credit, build your credit, and even leverage your credit if you're trying to get into business. All right, all this goes down in the best credit community out there, the CGC Credit HQ. All right, the link for the description is going to be down below. It's $99 a month. You can cancel anytime, and you get weekly calls with me personally. All right, so click the link below. I'm gonna see y'all on the inside, and let's hit these credit goals. You do not want @gmails as your email, right? You want to make sure that you have info@yourbusinessname.com or .net. You want to make sure that you're using a virtual office, virtual address, whatever you want to call it. I use Regis, regus.com. They've been amazing. So you use Regis for the virtual office. Go to Wix, GoDaddy, Shopify. Get a domain for a website too as well. You want to have an online presence. You should also be able to get a business email through one of those sites too as well. You want to make sure that you have a phone number for your business, 1-800 number, like a toll-free number for your business too as well. You want to make sure that all that stuff is structured properly, because if you want to go into the bank and get 75K plus, right? We're going to have to be structured like Walmart, Target, Best Buy on paper. So that's just how it has to go, right? By you doing all this stuff, you're going to be structured like these big corporations on paper. So then you're going to get big money, right? That's just what it is, okay? So make sure that the LLC is properly structured. Make sure the LLC has a general name, right? No specific names specific to an industry. You want to make sure it's general. You should not know what you do by your LLC name. All right, make sure it's general. Use enterprises, things of that nature. Right? I always say use enterprises, right? Let's say, I can make an LLC, Porter Enterprises. You don't know what that LLC does, right? General name. Also, you want to be in a low risk industry too as well. Make sure you're in a low risk industry, like consulting or marketing on paper. All right. Now, you got the properly structured credit profile. You have the properly structured LLC. Now, what's the third and most important thing? The third and most important thing is you need a relationship with a business banker at whoever you're trying to get the funding from. Once again, you need a relationship with a business banker from whoever you're trying to get funding from. So go in there and establish a relationship with that person. All right, establish a relationship with that person. And then the thing is, you're going to push your application through that person. They're going to send it directly to the underwriters, right? I did not get $75K from Chase by going to chase.com. No, I went to an internal rep. They pushed it through to the underwriters, and I was able to, request my limits too as well, right? I was able to request it instead of just, settling with what they give me. Okay, so this is very, very important. Make sure you go build a relationship with a business banker at whatever bank you're trying to get funding from. Stop being shy. Put your face out there. Closed mouths do not get fed out there. So make sure that you go in and start building these relationships. But you have those three things, you're going to maximize the funding for your LLC. And that's exactly how I got $75K from Chase, one business credit card. All right, it's going to help too as well if you have a relationship with that bank too. Like you got a checking account, savings account, things of that nature with that bank. That just builds your banking rating and it just builds your internal score with that institution. All right, so you need those things to maximize your funding. All right, and then you're going to get 50K plus for sure. You have all those things in order. All right. If you got any questions about this or comments, just leave it down below. Once again, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of y'all watching this video. And I got some more stuff coming for y'all, man. Just stay tuned, turn post notifications on, and I'm going to see y'all soon, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.